Sugar Shane Mosley has reigned as world champion 4 times in 3 different weight divisions during his 18-year professional career. The only man to serve up 2 defeats to De La Hoya, both in world championship fights. Mosley's Hall of Fame resume includes victories over world champions Fernando Vargas twice, Ricardo Mayorga, Margarito, John Molina, Jesse James Lija, Philip Holliday, and Luis Collazo. Now he faces 8-division world champion Manny Pacquiao.
He has great class, and you can see he's a humble person, but he does his talking with his fists. I do the same thing. So it's definitely going to be a great fight. I'm pretty sure he'll be a lot easier to find than Mayweather. I'm not saying that that it'll be an easier fight, but it might be an easier fight for me because of the style, but maybe not for other people.
Does he remind you of anybody you fought before?
He doesn't really remind me of anybody that I fought before, but you know, I've been in sparring sessions with guys that throw a lot of punches and are very consistent and determined. So you know, I know his style and the way he fights. I know his personality and his will to win, which is going to be great.
He was asked what happened after the 2nd round during the Mayweather fight.
I mean, you know, I think there were different things. The first thing was, you know, after I caught him, I figured I would catch him in the 3rd or 4th round again. And then before I knew it, you know, my neck was locking up on me. I couldn't throw any more punches, and he did what he needed to do to win the fight.
Did you ever find out what caused that?
Well, I mean, I knew him. It was Mayweather, you know, laying on my neck, you know.
Oh, it was laying on you.
Yeah, you know, several times. I mean, but you know, that's part of boxing. So you just got to figure out a way to, you know, get past that. So that was his brilliant idea, and he solved the puzzle, and he won the fight. You know.
And his thoughts about being the underdog.
I can care less. As long as my hand is raised at the end of the night, I'm all right with it.
Can you ever recall being that big of an underdog going into any fight?
No, I really can't. I mean, I was a big underdog against Margarito, but not that big.
Does that change your mentality as you approach the fight at all?
Nah, I just figure somebody's gonna get rich. Somebody's gonna make some good money.
And if you win, would you face Mayweather again?
Yeah, of course, definitely a rematch. But I think that I have to, you know, do my obligations with Bob Arum and probably fight Pacquiao again, a rematch, which would be great. Then I'll go ahead and I'll fight Mayweather too as well. Love to do it.
Do you have a contract with Top Rank, or does he have options on you?
Well, it's an option. You know,
okay.
You know, I don't think anybody's gonna let me walk in there and just take the title and leave.
But what if it's a close or bad loss? Would you retire?
I don't know. It depends on how bad the loss is. You know, if I get knocked toad, then maybe I might retire. I just felt like, you know, it wasn't a good performance for me. You know, it could have been a lot better. The only good part was you know, when I hurt him and almost knocked him out. Other than that, you know, I didn't fight the fight I was supposed to fight. You know, styles make fights. I mean, I fought Cotto, close fight. You know, I thought I won, but he got the decision. And then Cotto fights Margarito and gets destroyed. And then I fight Margarito and destroy Margarito. I mean, styles make fights. So just because I go in there and I do what I do with Pacquiao doesn't mean that Mayweather can do the same thing. Styles make fights.
And what combination skills do you have that Pacquiao has never seen?
Well, I think that the previous opponents he had, they wasn't as fast as I am. I mean, they were all able to hit Manny, but the hand speed is a little different. I think that I do have the range on Manny, but the hand speed is going to be different. The experience, maybe of me fighting the southpaws. You know, when I fought Collazo, you know, Collazo's a great boxer, southpaw, but I fought him a lot better than Berto fought him. Some people fight southpaws better than others. You know, so that can be the difference in the fight.
And his prediction?
I don't think that it'll be a fight that'll go to the distance. And I just think that's just the nature of the game and the nature of the way we both fight, where our styles mesh. I think it'll end up in a knockout. Going the distance, it's going to be very hard to go the distance.
I'm Kristal Hart reporting from Chelsea Piers, New York City on the Manny Pacquiao versus Shane Mosley fight, and thanks for watching.